5 harvests had passed since Areze's heart softened. Obi's yams now fed many families. Their compound flourished. Chima, now a strong young man of 15, worked beside his father. Ngozi helped her mother in the market, her laughter like birdsong. Then the sickness came. It started with Obi's cough, small at first, like dust in the throat, but it grew, stealing his breath, weakening his limbs. The village healer shook his head. This sickness requires medicine from the white man's hospital in the distant city. Very costly. Areze sold her best wrappers. She sold her cowries. She worked double days at the market, her voice hoarse from bargaining. But it was not enough. The medicine cost more than 10 harvests combined. One evening, a wealthy trader named Dubem came to their compound. He wore fine cloth and gold rings. "I will pay for Obi's medicine," he said, his eyes on Areze. "In exchange, you will come manage my household in the city, alone." The unspoken meaning hung in the air like smoke. Obi, weak on his sleeping mat, shook his head. "No, Areze, I would rather die with honor than live with shame." But Areze's hands trembled as she ground the pepper. She had watched this man, this good man, waste away for 3 moons. His skin had grown loose, his eyes had dimmed. The children cried themselves to sleep every night. That night, she packed a small bag. Chima found her at dawn. "Mama, where are you going?" She could not meet his eyes. "To save your father." "Not like this," Chima said, his young voice breaking. "Papa taught me that a man's life is not worth more than his wife's dignity. Your life is not worth less than his." Ngozi appeared, holding her father's hand. Obi had crawled from his mat, breath rattling. "Areze, remember when I had nothing? You are not the medicine I need. Your love, that has already healed what matters most." Areze fell to her knees, weeping. "But I cannot watch you die." "Then watch me live," Obi whispered. "However long the gods grant. I would rather have 1 moon with you honorably than 10 harvests with shame between us." The village heard what Dubem had offered. They remembered how Obi had helped them when he had nothing. That afternoon, every family came, some with cowries, some with yams to sell, some with silver, some with only prayers. The widow Obi had helped brought her life savings tied in cloth. The young men he'd taught brought their wages. "You planted seeds of kindness," the chief said, pouring the collected money before them. "Now harvest what you sowed." It was enough, more than enough. Months later, Obi walked again, thin but alive. Areze held his hand as they watched the sunset. "I almost traded everything for nothing," she whispered. "No," Obi smiled. "You learned what I learned years ago, that we are richest when we have each other and our honor. Everything else is just borrowed from the gods." Chima and Ngozi ran to them, and the family stood together, whole. The end.